Welcome to MHS TV. I'm Dakota Stone, and this is your news for Friday, May 21st, 2021, our last newscast of the 2020-2021 school year. Commencement for the senior class will be next Friday, May 28th at 6 p.m. in Steele Stadium. These last 2 years have certainly been different than what we're used to, but it didn't stop the seniors from prevailing through it all. It's not easy, but you've made it to the finish line. Congratulations to the senior class for all their hard work and dedication over these last 4 years here at MHS. As the end of the school year approaches, it is time for seniors and relocating students to turn in your Chromebooks. Seniors are to turn in their computers on May 25th during advisory after commencement practice. Be advised that students who fail to do so will be charged for the cost of the Chromebook. After the chaotic year that was the 2020-2021 school year, a lot of people are excited to hear that next school year should return with a bit more normalcy. K-12 students will return to school full-time learning, while Mishawaka High School will be offering a virtual learning academy. Of course, something could come up between now and then, but these are the plans set out by the school board at the moment. The school board approved the payment of stipends to SCM employees at last week's meeting. The stipend is between $750 and $1,000 depending on job status. This stipend comes from funding provided to the corporation by COVID relief funds. Employees should expect to see this stipend reflected on their September 17th pay date.
The administration is proposing stipend payments to all SCM employees in connection with extra duties associated with the pandemic. With the exception of retirees, employees would need to remain employed with SCM through September 10th of 2021 to qualify for the stipend. Year-round 12-month employees would receive a $1,000 stipend. School year salaried employees would also receive the same $1,000 stipend.
One big story from the school board meeting last Wednesday was the introduction of the 2023 referendum planning for School City of Mishawaka. The corporation passed a referendum in 2016 for technology and capital projects. The first step is to work with the community to determine what is needed for the corporation to continue to provide excellent educational opportunities.
Two-year plan to engage our community and staff to explore the possibilities of what will be needed to continue to provide excellent educational opportunities for our school community when our current operating referendum expires. We intend to be very transparent as we solicit and share information throughout this process. We have developed a comprehensive plan to engage our community and staff over these next 2 years to learn how we can best maintain and continue to improve School City of Mishawaka.
The school corporation is planning to use stimulus funding to do 2 projects here at MHS. One is to remove and replace the cave sound panel. Right now, the sound panel above the court in the East Gym is a potential air quality issue because the materials include asbestos. It is overall just an eyesore as well. The second project involves a band room at MHS. The plan is to soundproof the room. Right now, classes above the band room cannot be scheduled due to the sound that carries from the room. This will help alleviate scheduling issues at MHS. The History Day regional competition is complete, and School City of Mishawaka has been represented well yet again. A number of students and groups won awards last week. This includes 2 JYMS students who will be participating in nationals, 8th grader Audrey Wandling and 7th grader Ethan Kelly. Additionally, sophomore Sarah Burns and John Rogers will compete in nationals with their documentary. Congrats to all participants. Congratulations to the robotics team for making it to the state competition. Though they didn't make it to the final, they did have some great matches. This comes after a year in which the team could not compete in live competitions due to COVID. Good luck. Wednesday the 19th was MHS Orchestra Concert. This was the first orchestra concert since last year. Tonight is the choir concert. This is the choir's first performance since December. The choir will be performing in the old gym. Good luck to everybody involved. Now to our final sports update of the year.
Last week, the boys baseball team played a total of 8 games in 6 days. The Cavemen struggled going 2-6 on the week. Their first win came against Goshen on Monday night, beating Goshen by a score of 4-1. The Cavemen were led by a pitching performance of Maddox Yohe. Then on Tuesday, the boys traveled to Wawasee, where they would win by a final score of 6-3. Good luck to the Cavemen as they prepare for sectionals next Wednesday night against Plymouth. The MHS softball team continues to play leading up to sectionals. Next Tuesday, May 28th, the Cavemen will take on LaPorte in the sectionals at Penn. Also last week, softball coach Brian Miller recorded his 200th career win for the Cavemen. Congrats to Coach Miller and his team for their hard work this year. On Tuesday, May 18th, the girls track team hosted the sectional meet at Steele Stadium. The girls were in one of their best meets of the year to finish second out of 9 teams. There were some great finishes for the Cavemen, including Holly Bogaris tying the school record in pole vault. First place went to the Penn Kingsmen in the meet. On Saturday, May 15th, the Cavemen boys JV track team traveled to Concord to compete in the Junior Varsity Conference track meet. The 4x1 and the 4x4 team would get first, as well as Alden Zolman in the 400-meter dash. The Cavemen boys varsity team will travel to Penn High School on Thursday, May 20th to compete in their sectional track meet. Good luck to the boys at the track meet. Last Thursday, the boys golf team traveled to Pretty Lake Golf Course to play against Wawasee and Plymouth. Although they lost to both teams, they shot a new team low of 191. They moved on to Beechwood for the Ubley Invite, finishing with a score of 374, with a great performance from Bean Smith breaking the 90 mark, finishing with an 89. They then had their final match for senior night Monday against Goshen. Congratulations to seniors Matt Witt, Dakota Stone, Caleb Johnson, and Tyler Ackley for an amazing season. To stay up to date with all boys golf, make sure to follow Cavemen Athletics and MHS Boys Golf on Twitter. While COVID has affected sports drastically, one of them affected the most is Mishawaka football. The schedule has recently come out and the plan is for the season to be normalized. The Cavemen will have a homecoming and a senior night just as normal. The Cavemen open up their season against Marion on the road, and then the home opener is the following week against Elkhart. The schedule is subject to change if anything were to happen. This is Drew Mason signing off for the last time. Now to your local news.
Diner on 12th Street, located right next to Baker Park, is going to have some changes soon. As of last Friday, the Diner on 12th Street is officially closed. The restaurant was sold to a new buyer who plans to open up a new restaurant in the location. On Sunday, May 16th, the Mishawaka Farmers Market opened back up. Since the Mishawaka Farmers Market hasn't been open in a very long time because of the COVID pandemic, it was important to them that they make it better than ever. It is located at Ironworks Plaza every weekend. For the second week in a row, Mishawaka High School was featured in the South Bend Tribune. This time, it was about Paul Maudlin and the many Maudlin family members who work here at School City Mishawaka. We want to wish a happy retirement to Mr. Maudlin and all the other retirees from School City of Mishawaka. Mr. Bresky will also be retiring from School City of Mishawaka. Make sure to subscribe to the Mishawaka Network YouTube channel, as we will have a documentary tribute to Mr. Bresky coming soon. Congratulations to Mr. Bresky. You'll be missed dearly here among the SCM community. That's all your news for this week. This is also our last newscast of the year. My final shout out goes to Mr. Bresky and Mr. Buckman. Signing off from the Mishawaka Network, I'm Brad Bunton. Have a great summer, Cavemen.